Alright, I should be back. Hello. I hope I am back. Can you guys hear me out of curiosity? Chat? Chat? Hello? Everyone in chat hear me? Hello?
All right.
Hi. Okay, cool.
Just a red shulker box full of a bunch of redstone here, so hopefully we'll be able to figure something out with these.
Okay, cool. So, I think just a good test to start would be placing the redstone lamps and then putting... I just grabbed them. And then putting the pressure plates on top of them.
Okay.
And if something gets powered, we should hopefully see it.
I mean, I'd assume we'd be able to see it unless we're blind.
You'd be impressed.
Oh, it got powered. It works. Let's go.
That's crazy.
All right. I'll throw the boulder in 3, 2, 1. Get your popcorn ready. 1.5. Wait, no, that's the wrong direction.
Pause
1,
for dramatic effect.
0.5. 0. -1.
All right, it lit up. It lit up.
It lit up. It worked. Okay, so it works with wooden pressure plates. I'm going to test stone pressure plates just for a second because I just want to know. I want to be thorough.
Yep, sounds good.
We'll
What happened to all my viewers? My stream crashed, so I don't know what's
that should be
happening.
Good enough, hopefully. I'll stand back a little bit because I want to make sure it hits them. Oh, no. Okay, it doesn't activate stone.
Okay.
Okay. So wood works. What could we do?
Have a good night, Dinnerbone. Thanks for being here. I
What could we
appreciate it.
do that would be like a fun mini game with the wooden pressure plates?
We could probably set up some sort of system that detects how many of them get powered. And, like, rate them based off of how many they're powering. Kind of, like, instead of knocking down how many pins, it's detecting how many tiles they hit, I guess.
Right. Yeah. Is there a way to do that with pressure plates where it like stores that information until the game's over? Because the boulder's only going to touch it for a second and then it's going to like roll away or despawn, you know?
Yeah, I would assume so.
I've never done that, but I feel like there probably is a way to like transmit that or like turn that signal into a permanent signal until you like reset it.
I don't know how to pull a...
We could also,
thing
this would
from
be
it.
a different minigame, but it could be kind of cool. What if we did the minigame where like it's like a ricochet minigame where there's like walls blocking the pressure plates and you have to like ricochet it off of the right obstacles to get the pressure plate to light up.
That'd be cool. I don't know how long they stay around for.
Yeah, it would have to be, I don't know. These are definitely tough to work with because they despawn really quickly.
Yeah.
Pressure plates are cool though. Let's try target blocks. I have a feeling they're not going to work, but like we might as well try them.
I think they are going to work. I think target blocks are really cool. We were playing an adventure map the other day, or a mini game with target blocks like detecting firework rockets.
Oh, really? They detect fireworks? That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You can only shoot firework rockets upwards though, right? So it has to be like above the firework rocket.
Yeah. We need a way to detect if something's getting powered.
Oh yeah, that's kind of true. I probably should have.
You could maybe put
I don't know. Let's put the lamps down here, I guess. Or I can put them on the sides, right?
Yeah, that should work.
The signal up to the sides, okay.
As long as we don't hit the middle ones.
That's what I was about to say. Hopefully it doesn't hit the middle and nothing else. We'd have to be really unlucky for it to hit the middle only, though.
Yeah.
All right. Here goes nothing.
No. Wow.
Yeah, it was definitely nothing. All right. I had a feeling they wouldn't work. It's fair enough. I do want to test... I want to test what happens if you like activate a spike trap under... I guess we could just have fully powered spike traps with like redstone blocks under them and just see what happens when a boulder like collides with the spikes. I don't think it'll do anything, but...
Some sort of puzzle
I'm a little
minigame?
bit curious.
That could be
Just a
kind of
little
cool.
bit.
Something with the aesthetic of Portal. That'd be kind of fun.
Also, I don't have redstone blocks, so I guess we're just using levers. Oops. Oh no. This should work, right? No? Bruh. Oh wait, that works. I think I just place the lever on the side of the block, can't I? Oh, nice. What the heck? Okay, look at this. Look at this redstone interaction.
Yep.
This is so weird, isn't it? If you place the lever under the spike trap, it only powers one block. But if you place it on the side, it powers like 4.
Yeah.
More. Like,
I think I kind of understand why that works. Kind of. I'm not a redstone person, so bear with me. But I think what's happening is this lever, right, is powering the blocks around it. And it's powering this block, right? And when this block specifically beneath it is powered, it powers the blocks directly adjacent to it. It's basically just more direct power
That's
to the
probably what
block
it is.
it's connected to. Again, I'm
'cause
not a
it's
redstone
like a
person,
plus
so.
sign pattern. It's
Yeah.
not like a 3x3 or anything. Yeah, so it's probably just it powers the spike trap itself, like relays the signal to the adjacent blocks.
Yeah.
I wonder if that works with like if I place a redstone lamp. Do you think it powers that instead of the spike trap? Oh, it does. That's probably just how levers work then in general.
Yeah.
Good to know. Old redstone crash course. Okay, let me try not to kill myself. All right. Any guesses on what this is gonna do? I feel like this is just going to. I feel like it actually will despawn the boulder. I feel like the boulder will just disappear when it hits it.
I'm thinking that nothing's gonna happen.
What do you like? It's just the boulder's gonna keep rolling.
Yeah, because arrows don't do anything to the boulders when you shoot them at the actual golems, and like nothing really stops them other than just normal blocks. So I think it's just gonna keep going. We'll see that.
These aren't arrows, my friend. These are the sturdiest of crocodile teeth.
That is
Right?
true.
These are very different. Here we go.
They weren't sturdy
Okay,
enough.
not very different. Never mind. Huh. I guess we could try. Okay, we could try bubble columns. I also want to try slime blocks on pistons to see if you can
push
like,
them.
launch it. Because that would be fun. That would just be fun if that's a possible thing to do.
That would be pretty fun.
Obviously, I don't think we're gonna end up like actually building a mini game tonight, but like the testing has to come first, you know?
Yeah. I don't see any slime blocks.
Yeah, I need to go get some. That's a good point. We can't really do the slime block thing without the slime blocks. Twenty should probably be enough, right?
Oh, that'll be more than enough. Out of curiosity, what is the best way to get slime blocks on the server? Is it just buying them? Can you buy them from an NPC?
I think I've gotten all my slime just from finding slimes underground. Slimes do not spawn as much anymore as they used to. Back when there was like not a lot of like variety in the caves, slimes were a lot more common. You can't really find them. I don't know the last time I've seen a slime, to be honest.
Yeah, I never see them. Just in general.
They probably still spawn in swamps. So I guess if you clear out a swamp, if you like break the trees and like flatten it, I don't even know that would help, but I don't know. Probably swamps is your best bet if you're looking for slime.
Okay.
I feel like sea pickles or like one of the like coral reef type blocks also drops slime balls, but I'm not sure.
I have no idea. Alright, so furnaces aren't movable blocks. And what I'm thinking... Do you still have the wooden pressure plates? Cool.
Oh, I was muted again, by the way.
No worries. What I'm thinking... Does this... Oh, actually, it's not powered yet. Is like the ball would roll over this, power this, and then activate the...
Oh, yeah, that's an easy way to do it. So it just times itself correctly.
Yeah.
You might have to add a repeater, but probably not. I think it'll probably just work. right away.
I hope.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, how much durability does your gauntlet have?
A good amount. It's still good to go.
Okay. You want to do the honors on this one since my gauntlet is getting pretty low.
Yeah.
I have another full gauntlet, but like I want to be careful. I don't want to just like
No, that's
use
fair.
up both of my gauntlets.
Can I get some redstone dust?
Oh yeah, that would be helpful, wouldn't it? Just right here. I'll place it.
I think that powers this. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
That should fix that.
Yeah, just one piston.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
What if it lands here though? I think we need 3. Does it break it if we have 3 pistons like in a row?
Oh, this doesn't power it. Hold on.
No.
Only the middle one.
We could just put more redstone. I'll just do that. Like I think this will power it now, right?
I don't think so. I think what's happening is this is powering that block directly diagonally. I think if we break that, nope. I don't understand how redstone works.
Repeaters in here. That's fine. Like this, you know?
Yeah. That probably does it.
Yeah. It should.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let me set that up for the other side, just in case.
Yeah.
And I think we should be good to go. You want to give it a roll?
Sure thing.
I really hope this launches. It's probably not going to bounce it far, but yeah.
Well,
I mean, it bounced it.
What you might be able to do is set up just a bunch of these, and you might be able to just bounce it along.
Wait, do you think if we just built like a staircase of like 15 of these, do you think it would never despawn?
I don't know what caused it to despawn, if it's the halt in momentum or if it just keeps going until a timer or something. But maybe.
I don't know. I'm gonna grab as many slime blocks as I can really quick. I just want to see if we can like quickly build like a little staircase.
That sounds amazing.
I'm just curious. I just want to know. I want to test this to its limits now. Hopefully I have enough slime. I don't know if I do actually.
That looks like it's perfectly spaced. Okay. I don't have any redstone on me, but I can quickly set up what I can, or the basic stuff. This is just basically noobs do Minecraft simulator. Minecraft redstone noobs. Oh, I put the piston in the wrong position. So this goes like that. Noobstone, yeah, exactly. I don't understand redstone at all. Is there any redstone on the thing? I don't think there was any.
All right, I have 28 slime blocks, which is not even enough for 4 more. So
I mean,
we could probably do like 2 blocks per.
That is probably true. Yeah. Do you have more redstone?
1? Oh yeah, I have plenty of redstone.
Okay.
There's a stack. Let me know if you need more.
Cool.
I guess we are gonna kind of need Well, how much does it take for each of these? We just gotta copy paste.
Yeah, it's not much.
5,
We need
7.
yeah, we need some repeaters as well.
Yeah, I'll split you what I got as well. Here you go.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Do you think it's really gonna? I don't think it's gonna clear. Like, I don't think it's gonna go up that high. Do you think it will?
I think it will. Do you want to put the slime blocks up there? We can test that.
Yeah. We'll just test this one. Once we figure out like how high it bounces, we can just copy and paste like that amount of blocks for each successive platform. Like we'll only have to test this once. And then we can just build all the rest.
It didn't launch
Wait,
it. I think it went
didn't
over
launch
the
it.
pressure plates.
The redstone works, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it went over the pressure plates. I think it landed on the slime blocks.
So we just gotta move this forward one block then, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely works.
Out of curiosity, do you want to watch it from the side and see if it is just missing it?
I mean, yeah, if you want to waste another Stratagauntlet use, I wouldn't use my Stratagauntlet for that, but
It's for science.
if you
It's
want to do it
worth
for
it.
science.
Oh, come on.
You, you want to waste another one?
All right, I'm done.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It said
Let's
no.
move it forward.
Sorry, I wasn't thinking.
Why? You didn't have to do that. Those blocks could have stayed there.
Yep, they definitely could have.
Can't believe this. You betrayed me, Captonium. Do you know what happens to people who betray me?
You give them all your rubies?
No. Any other guesses?
Nah,
Punk?
that's the best thing I got.
That's that. Okay. Fair enough. We weren't all born with 100 IQ or higher. That's what it is.
All right,
That's got to work. That has to work. If it... Yeah.
let's go.
It does feel like it stays spawned in for longer. Because... Oh, watch out! That was close. I feel like it usually would despawn like right before it falls off the cliff. But like it looked like it just kept going and going, you know?
Yeah.
I'm curious if... Can I make this on foot? There's
don't
no way I can
think
make this
so.
on foot, right? Because I can bounce on this if I stand still, but like I can't get the momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. But okay, so what's the exact distance of this? If we're starting like
Excellent
right here,
question.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we should measure where the next where like the pressure plates start, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 blocks in between platforms.
Okay.
And then it goes up 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're doing some
5,
really bad redstone.
6. Oh, it's just 6 by 6. Okay. That's easy to remember.
Okay.
All right, so I'll start I guess I'll start building the just like cobblestone outline if you want to start building the platforms, and then I'll help out with the platforms once I'm done building the outline.
Sounds good. Oops.
You just TP to me. I'll just like accept your TP request. Okay?
Yeah.
That way you don't have to like also build up.
The purple mushroom guys are the sporans.
It goes forward what? 2 blocks. Like this is the slime blocks, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these would be the slime blocks right there. I don't know what we're gonna do with this, but it feels like we're onto something. You know, it feels like we're on the verge of an important discovery.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Did Benjamin Franklin know what he was doing when he tied a key to the string of a kite? Probably, but maybe not. Who's to say? I wasn't there. Were you there?
I don't think I was, but at this point, I can hardly remember anything.
That is what 2022 did to all of us.
Yep.
Or no, 2020. I can't even remember which year I'm talking about right now. I'm living evidence. 2, 3, 4.
I don't have any slime blocks, so you're gonna have to either place those or toss them. Also, I need to grab more cobblestone. I'll be right back. Yeah, the purple mushroom guys are the spore ants. Basically, they try to kill you. They can one-tap you through iron armor. Unless they've changed that recently. They're pretty scary. They're not fun to go up against. Can I... Oh, I see what I did.
I think I've laid out like 5 platforms here. That should be good enough. I don't think we need more than that for now. I don't even think we have enough slime blocks for more than that.
Yep, sounds good.
This feels way too high. Am I crazy? Oh, yeah. When I was doing the measurements, I guess I should have thought this out better. The cobblestone is where the furnaces would go. So like this should be 2 blocks lower.
Okay. I see.
I'll get started on the next one, but I
Okay.
probably should have thought that through when I marked it.
So cobblestone goes where the... Or, sorry, furnaces go where the
Furnaces
cobblestone
go.
ended. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was awkward. I am running low on blocks.
Hey, do you have any extra sticky pistons? I don't have any. If you don't, it's fine. I can
Yeah,
just
I stole all yours.
Oh wait, yeah, those were mine. I thought those were yours, and I was just gonna like ask to borrow them.
Nope, they are all yours.
You could have
there's
just
half
run
of them.
away, stolen all of them.
Could have, yeah.
They're kind of rare, you know. Actually, like pretty valuable.
I.
Also, when we're done with this, I really want to just try riding a sled and see if it like can actually bounce up each of these platforms. I feel like it probably could, to be honest.
Yep, I would honestly be surprised if it didn't work.
I actually can't believe I never thought to test sleds with sticky piston launchers like this that like push you up until right now. I actually did. I technically did, but like not in this way, not in like a weird staircase.
Do you want to test this to make sure we haven't broken anything?
Yeah, did you, well, how many platforms do we have? Oh wait, did we move it? It's off by 1. Like the next 2 platforms, the 3rd platform and the 4th platform are off by 1 block to the left.
We just
Not a
won't
big
miss.
deal. We just won't miss. We'll just shoot it straight down the middle. I think we should what should we correct like the other ones? We'll just leave those ones like slightly off center and just
Yeah, sure, why not?
we'll be fine. I'm debating whether or not we should like I might want to make this into a video. And then I got the idea like should we do like a Origin Realms Mythbusters series?
That'd be pretty fun, honestly.
I wonder if there's gonna be like enough enough continual content on the server that like has weird interactions to like keep doing this type of thing.
They're adding so many things to the server. I'm sure there's plenty of things we could find.
I do have a feeling there'd be a lot of potential videos.
There needs to be slime blocks on this guy right here.
Oh, yeah, got you. Okay. I I'd be making a lot more progress on this thing if I stopped falling, like every 5 seconds.
Yeah, same.
By the way, I heard that like your rocket boots or your leggings or something got broken by a strata golem. Is that true?
It wasn't a strata golem. So I was literally looking in my inventory, right? As this happened, so I have video evidence that I'm not crazy.
Okay.
But basically what happened was after I fought a bunch of strata golems, like this morning I streamed fine, nothing happened. It was pretty normal stream. I killed a bunch of the strata golems. And then after I got back onto the server, I killed like 3 strata golems, right? My boots were on total fine durability, nothing special or anything. Like they almost full durability. But then my boots just randomly broke. I'm like, what? As I'm looking in my inventory, I was just really confused. And I was paranoid that I wasn't paying attention to my durability at all. And then I rewatched the clip of it and I was just like, no, my boots are at full durability. Apparently it's a bug.
That's really weird. So it just happens based on like random damage. Like it's not related to the strata golems at all.
I'm not sure what causes it. Apparently it has to do with Origins Enhanced, and it's only a problem for people who have Origins Enhanced, which does not make any sense to me. I don't see why that would be the case.
But it's not a visual bug, is it?
No, it actually just breaks.
Really weird. That's extremely weird. If it's like a related to Origins Enhanced, I don't understand that. I gotta go AFK really quick. Give me 1 second.
No worries. I'll get this one set up.
Do not spleef me.
No promises.
I'm just gonna hop back down. I don't trust you.
That's fair. I wouldn't trust me either.
I know you do anything for content. I know you would. You do it for the clip.
Shh, don't worry about it. It's fine. First major building's done. I will check it out probably later on in the stream. How do you grow crops? Excellent question. They kind of explain it to you briefly in the tutorial for that, but I would definitely check. There's tutorials, Zen, that explain it. I'm trying to make kind of a good impression right now, so I'm not gonna give a full explainer, but they're like planter boxes, and in the planter boxes you can grow stuff. Yep. Top tier explanation. I would say teleport to my realm and check out my planter boxes. However, my realm's currently closed because there's a bug where people can break stuff in your realm. So my realm is closed for the moment. Where do you get planter boxes? From spawn. Do /yellow balloon or /balloon space yellow _ balloon. You want to give to Visionary? That's funny. You see, I'm trying to make a good impression here, guys. Balloon is locked? What? How do? This is the command. /balloon yellow balloon. That's the command right there. Just run that command, and then it'll take you to Jacko. And Jack will be to the front and to the left of you. What's in it for me, Gonzo? You know? You'll have a pumpkin for Ed. Out of curiosity, did Visionary deafen himself? Can people in Visionary's chat hear me? You can. I could totally do some trolling here. Oh, he's back. Shh, don't tell him what I said, guys.
How did you know I was back? I didn't unmute myself yet.
I have your chat open.
What shenanigans have you been pulling here?
Don't worry about
Did
it.
you do something? Why are you paying attention to whether or not I was back?
Don't worry about it.
What do you mean don't worry about it? You're being suspicious right now. You're being a very suspicious, okay?
I think I have them all set up. They just need the slime blocks. I think. I hope I didn't mess this up.
I really gotta stop falling. Wait, you set all of them up?
I think we just need the... Oh wait, I didn't do pressure plates on all these.
Okay, that's fine. I'll get pressure plates up there. As long as... Oh my gosh. I'm so close to falling off every time I make it up here, even if I don't. It's either I fall off or I'm close to falling off. There's no exceptions. It's one of the two.
Like, worst comes to worst, if this doesn't work, like, we've made some fun trampolines.
That's true. And like, I don't know. I don't mind these being here. Usually when I do like random experiments in my realm, I break them afterwards, but like, I don't know. This is fun. I would feel bad breaking this.
I really hope sleds work on this.
I know. I'm more excited to test the sleds now than anything else. That's why I want to like keep doing this. That's what's been pushing me through the hard times of building this incredibly complicated contraption. That is definitely not just wooden pressure plates and slime blocks.
All right, you ready? You're muted, by the way.
Yeah, I was just reading chat for a second. Sorry.
Okay.
All right.
No worries.
Let's test it. Oh, actually, before we test it, one of us should probably be at the top just in case like it goes out of render distance so we can see
good
how
point.
far it actually goes. So I'll just go to my home up there.
Okay, sounds
I'll
good.
let you know once I get to the top.
Yep.
I actually don't have... I forgot to put pressure plates on the last one, but it only has one slime block because I ran out. So, like, I don't know. Probably doesn't matter.
There's only one slime. There's only one slime block up there?
Well, yeah, on the final one because I ran out. Unless you have slime blocks.
No, I don't have any. I never had any.
I assumed you didn't because you asked me about how to get them. And I was like, there's no way. But
why can't I tell him it's from you,
right.
Volgo, out of curiosity?
I'm almost up there. Give me 1 second.
Just don't. Does he... I'm curious now why. He cannot know. Interesting.
All right, I'm up here.
All right.
I should probably stand like below where it's gonna land.
I am sending it. It made it like 4 of them up? It didn't make it all the way.
Oops, I might have accidentally left an extra block down there. Let me go make sure I broke all the blocks I should have. Okay. I think it did hit a block, but I think it also lost momentum. I think that was part of it.
That might be the case, yeah.
So once it gets to like up to 4, maybe we have to start like
shortening the gap.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, would shortening the gap work? I feel like we have to just lower like the next few platforms.
That could work too, probably.
I guess either would work. It just depends. Would one of the two be better?
It probably depends on what...
Oh my.
Sorry?
Sorry, I just fell all the way down, but we're good.
I feel like it would depend on if you... It depends on if it goes too short, if it's going like too short on the horizontal axis or the vertical axis. I don't know. It just depends on how the momentum is getting used up, I guess.
Yeah, that seems incredibly complicated to try and figure out. I don't know. It's probably not that complicated. It just takes trial and error.
Yeah. All right,
I
you
know
ready
this
to go?
is taking forever. I'm almost up. Hold on. I'm trying to be very cautious and make sure I break all the blocks that could potentially be like stopping the boulder when they run into it. I think we're good to go now. You can send it.
Okay.
Let's see what we got. Okay, 3, 4.
It looked like it was short. It didn't make it all the way.
Yeah, it like bounced over the final slime blocks, I think, on like the last platform that I made it to.
Okay.
Like it hit the pressure plate and then just bounced over the slime.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I feel like can I try it once from the bottom? Here, let me set home up here and then you can just like TPA and we can switch spots for a second. I want to try
Sounds
sending
good.
it up. Oh my.
Watch that happen.
I should have set a home up there by now, but I haven't because I don't know. I haven't gotten around to it. This is what I get.
This is the jankest looking setup I think I've ever seen. Backrooms after you do the thing. Yeah. I'd be down to check it out at some point on stream. I got a zombie soul. Nice. Let me give him back all of his redstone stuff. Also, if I miss comments from somebody, you know, let me know. TPA. How you doing? You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm almost up there. I'm almost up there.
Yep. You fell again for anyone who didn't know.
You want to come try this for yourself? It's not easy, okay? I swear, it looks easy. It's not easy. You have to break the blocks like after you go up. It's actually kind of hard, okay? It's a difficult task that I have here. It's a good thing I'm a trained professional.
Yep, trained professional.
Trained and a professional. Both and.
Oh, right. I can't place that on leaves. Right here looks good. Give me a bit while I go. I'll come for the item. What's taking you so long?
Nothing. Definitely not setting a prediction on whether or not I will fall again. Oh. Let's just put that back there. Okay, we're good. Did you set a home here? I should set a home here before doing anything else. I was gonna go back down and break one more block, but if I do that,
Oh, I didn't make it.
Oh,
I thought I could just bounce from slime block
to
slime block to slime block, but it didn't work.
It's deceiving like that. See, now you know my pain.
A little sad I didn't realize how I got up. Also, I lost a lot of scaffolding.
After all of that, I'm finally ready to just switch places with you. You want to switch places?
Did you fall already?
That was what all of that was for. Oh, are you talking about down here? This doesn't count. This doesn't count. This was an intentional fall. I jumped down.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
I'm not joking.
I'm
okay?
up here now.
I intended to jump down. I'm being serious with you.
Yep.
Also, I thought there was
believe
a slime up there for a second.
I believe you. First I was to an Enderman, I'm sorry to hear that, Clem.
How? How am I this bad?
I believe in you.
I'm just gonna take it one step at a time, you know? Like
Yeah.
every time I get to the next step, I'm just gonna think about my
Baby
life for a
steps.
second.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, that is not a possible jump. We've established that at this point. I really thought it would be. It's not. Okay.
There's an extra
Now we
block
know.
on this end.
Wait, what do you mean?
Turn around. Like there's that cobblestone right there that you can jump to. I don't think there's cobblestone on the other side that you can jump to.
No, my. I accidentally. I'm not trying to jump off, I swear.
I'm dying right now.
I know this is getting repetitive. I'm sorry. I don't have a home set on the cliff, so like this is the only way I can get back down. Okay, here we go. We're good. There's no possible way I fall now. It could not possibly get any worse. All right, let's test this stupid thing.
I'm a little sad I didn't like go all in on the you falling.
Well, I didn't decide. Maybe subconsciously I did. I don't know. All right, I don't even see you. Are you up there?
I am up at the top, yeah. Shooting out a balloon.
All right, here we go. Oh, shooting at a balloon.
I got it, don't worry. Anyways,
This
go
is
ahead.
my realm. No,
Oh, you can have it, don't worry.
no, you can have it.
It
No.
didn't make it.
Yeah, I'm just learning. I'm just learning how far we need to shoot it. All right, 3. Oh, it got stuck on a cobblestone block. I saw it that time.
Oh.
Also, I just realized we do have the entire rest of the platforms going up like slightly off to the left. Maybe that's part of the reason that the strata boulder is just like stopping so quickly.
It
Like maybe if we
could
aligned at the front too,
be.
it would fix things. But I think part of it is it was hitting that cobblestone block that's sticking out on the right up here.
Yeah.
Maybe my place is just up at the top and nowhere else. Maybe that's where I need to stay. I need to stop moving from platform to platform.
Oh.
Oh. Hope you enjoyed the ride. That'll be 50 rubies.
Ah, shoot. I left my wallet at home.
Dang it. They always say that.
Alright, I'm back at the top.
Right. I'm gonna shoot one more boulder, and then if it still gets stuck, let's try moving these bottom platforms, I guess. And then we need to remember to test sleds as well.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Here we go. The moment of truth. One of the many moments of
You
truth.
didn't have the courage. Do it, Beft. I believe in you.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so.
Alright, so I saw what happened. It looked like it didn't go far enough. It made it to this guy right here.
Yeah.
And it was
It
short
looked
on
to me
making
like
it
it
to
just
that.
lost momentum, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Like it just didn't have enough speed to keep going. So that's good to know. I think it would still I think this is a way to actually keep them like spawned in, which is kind of interesting. Because if you could figure out a way to push it around in a circle, you could essentially just keep a strata boulder spawned in forever. That might be considered an exploit. I don't know if that would be bannable, because it might be, like, technically a lag machine. But I'm curious just if it's possible or not. I kind of want to figure out a way to do that.
I'm
low-key. I'm a
curious
little
as well.
hesitant about it.
Well, do you want to try sleds now?
Yeah, let's give it a shot. I kind of wanted
Hey,
to
what's up,
realign
Robo?
the front two.
We can do
launchers,
that. It
but it's
wouldn't be too
alright.
painful.
Yeah, you want to do the bottom one, and I'll do the next one.
Yep, sounds good.
Another balloon. That's crazy. Wait, watch this. This balloon's gonna have a cosmetic key in it. Hold on. Trust me.
Can I bet no?
They call me the visionary one for a reason. You don't trust me? You don't trust my visionary abilities?
I plead the fifth.
No way. There's none. There's no key.
Rip.
Rip.
Did I move this over properly? No, I didn't. I'm a dummy.
No, I didn't move this one yet, which probably I got distracted. I feel like you've been doing most of the work here. I keep getting distracted either by falling or by balloons, and I apologize for that.
Oh no, you're fine. There are a bunch of balloons, I'm sure, all over the place that I've shot down.
I mean, but you've still contributed like most of the work to this.
I don't know about
scientific
most.
experiment.
Maybe like 90%.
Oh, what do you mean? I don't know about most. Maybe 90%.
No,
What is most to you?
no, it's probably closer to like 60%. I don't know.
That's still most.
Clyde, I have my realm invites turned off right now because
I don't know
of
what your
settings.
definition of most
We can
is.
figure it out later.
It's obviously not mine. All right. We're all lined up.
Never mind.
We're good to go.
Okay.
I think I brought 2 sleds up here. Do you have your own sled?
I can run home and grab one.
I'll
If
go
it's
in
that
for
big
you.
a deal. I appreciate it.
There's
Thank
one.
you.
Let me go grab mine really quick. All right. I'm just gonna TP to you.
Sounds good.
Oh, you were quick on the trigger. Dang.
Smashing quick.
All right. Instead of us taking turns like gentlemen, we could just both try to race on it at the same time and see who falls off.
That sounds like a horrible idea. Let's do it.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. No.
Well, I
There's
ended
no
up in the
way.
redstone, so
I went right off the side, like, immediately. But we might need, like, a slightly better launching platform for this.
yeah, just
We should at least make sure, like, this is flat. That's probably where you went. You went down, like, that one little...
I went to the side right here.
Unfortunate. Oh, you went on the right side.
Yeah. We're planning on making it like a full-on skate course or like a skate park or something.
Sure, yeah. Temporary
point.
skate park made of cobblestone and
It's beautiful.
grass. It's beautiful. It's a masterpiece. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. No, no, that was terrible. All right, just free for all. I'm going again. Here we go. No, oh wait, I didn't do it. You want a TP?
I got a home setup. I'm just
Okay,
struggling.
you're just messing around. Oh my! Oh,
I missed
You
the
get
last jump.
so far.
Yeah, it
off
launches
of
you double,
piston.
over 2 of
That's
them.
insane. That is actually that's a lot of fun. That's really cool. Are you still up? Oh. Yes. Not.
You're right.
I'm sure I can probably ride down from the top, right? I gotta be able to do that.
It's just so sad, the last jump.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Wait, if you place a sled on a slime block, you just get launched instantly.
Huh,
Like, no
interesting.
movement at all. You just spawn it in, and it just like insta bounces you.
Ooh.
Huh. It's kind of interesting.
That's kind of cool. It's a bit weird.
Like, if you want like a tiny little, oh my, You gotta be kidding me. If you want like a tiny little like launch pad, that's kind of like a compact design to just like get people started from like a high place, I guess. I don't know why you would ever do that instead of like a launcher with pistons if you're like actually trying to launch people, but it's kind of interesting.
I wrote it all the way down, by the way.
How? Oh, because you
Skill.
bounced off the right way. See,
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it won't let me bounce off that way. It just keeps throwing me backwards.
Uh,
What way were you looking?
I was looking this way. Basically, I was just holding forward, and it ended up working.
Why does this machine
It
hate me?
didn't launch me this time. Oh,
I
it launched me the opposite direction this time. I don't know how it works.
Well, that's because I got involved, I think.
Might be.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
exactly
I
what just
looked
happened to
away
me.
and then it bounced me. So you got to be looking forward, otherwise it bounces you. We're learning things. No one is going to be as experienced as us when it comes to Origin Realms.
All right, I jumped into it. I don't know why that worked.
Backwards and then just like immediately reversed midair. Oh. I just figured out how to sled clutch. If you go the wrong...
There's sled down there.
Everything that could go wrong is going wrong right now. And I love it. Where'd it go? I found it and then I broke it and it just like disappeared when it went into item form and I couldn't find it.
All right, I might have this consistent. I've gotten it twice now.
I can't do it. You've made it down?
Yeah, or I've made
Where'd
it
you
down 3
spawn it?
times now, I think.
Right here?
Or I'll show you what I'm doing. It's a jank setup.
Oh my gosh, dude. I can't believe this. This is so sad.
All right, so I crouch to the edge of the back end of the block, and then I jump, place it, and it works half the time.
Oh, on the edge of the block, like right here?
The
I just
back
ruined
end.
everything for you. Sorry.
No, it worked.
Oh.
I'm going.
That went terribly. I wonder if I accidentally don't get in my sled, do you think I can jump into it like mid-air? You probably have to be able to, right?
I would assume that it's possible. I don't know if you fall at the same rate, but yeah, maybe.
How do I still not have my
Be right
sled?
back.
Oh, yours fell down too?
Yeah, I was crouching.
Here's mine. I don't know if I've ever wasted so much time. And yet had so much fun wasting it.
This is like 90% of my streams. It's just me like goofing off, getting lost,
I was so close.
forgetting what I was doing.
I made it. I finally made it.
Nice. Congratulations. Welcome to the club.
Thank you. It feels good to be here. It feels good to not be the one that's just falling all the time. I mean, at least I've like finally not fallen for once.
I have.
So when you did it, did your sled like clip through the slime block a little bit? Because that's what mine did.
No.
No? I think it's just because the piston activated, right? So it like pushed the slime block up into the sled, so then it was like slightly clipping
Maybe.
through it.
Oh, I didn't pick up the stupid sled. Crap.
Is there anything else weird we should do right now? The resource world resets in a couple minutes, by the way. I don't know if you were waiting for the resource world. I was kind of hoping to explore it once it reset.
I don't know.
Honestly, that's a lot of fun.
Ooh.
Just to launch off of those with the sled. I want to make a racetrack just with a bunch of those like lined up perfectly, so you can just like keep like bouncing off of them.
That'd be really cool. Oh, I got it. Can you place? You can ride sleds in other people's realms still, right? If you're not, if you're not whitelisted or whatever, you can still ride sleds in people's realms, right?
Yes, you can. Hopefully they don't disable that when they figure out a fix for the like strata gauntlet thing.
Yeah.
I have a bad feeling like all of that type of stuff is about to be disabled for who knows how long, but we'll see.
Oh, I made it!
Oh, you made it! How did you do that?
I'll show you.
Secret?
I basically I started from closer. I'll show you where I started from if you TP.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that. I'm deleting that stupid home up there. I don't know why I have a home still set up there.
I have two. I have one down here and up there. So basically, I just started from right here, and it worked perfectly. Oh, it didn't work that time.
Oh yeah, perfectly. Okay.
It worked once. I swear.
From right here, this block.
Oh wait, it might have been this one. Hold on. No, it was definitely here.
Okay.
Yeah, there it goes.
No, yeah, you're flying. You hit like all of them.
Wee.
I'm not. It's not working. Yeah, I think I'm starting too low. That has to be the wrong block. I started it on the same block. It's not doing it for me. I'm so confused.
Are you?
It's not working.
So
Actually not.
basically, I'm just pushing up to the very back of the block and then placing it as far forward as I can. I don't know if there's some weird consistency jank, but yeah.
Oh, I was muted again. You just stand at the back of the block and you hold W all the way. That's it?
Yep. And place it as far forward as I can. Oh, you got it.
There it is. Yeah, there it goes. Nice. That's cool. It does like a little like 360 on the way down too. That's funny.
Sleds are amazing.
Sleds are really fun. Might be my favorite thing they've added on the server, just period. They're really fun to mess around with. Can you break other people's sleds? Like if I'm in a sled and you have perms in my realm, does it let you break my sled?
Yeah, it does. It looks like. Yep.
Dang. Interesting.
Yeah, somebody put one of my pandas in a sled just randomly on accident.
Oh, actually?
Yeah, it was somebody who lived in my realm, so I don't know if
That's gotta
is
be funny.
why it worked, but yeah.
I really hope they add like mobs and sled compatibility back, because that was a lot of fun to mess around with for sure.
Yeah.
All right, well that was a somewhat half successful little session of
Probably a little less than
scientific
half
testing.
successful.
Yeah, probably less than half successful. It wasn't productive, but I don't know. I might turn that into a YouTube video. We'll see, maybe.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I'm gonna go ahead and probably do some solo resource world exploring.
Yep, no worries. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. I appreciate it as well. Hopefully we'll be able to figure out some sort of like bowling minigame in the future, whether or not you want to work on it.
Yeah,
Feel
I'd
free to
definitely be game.
completely abandon the project, but just thought, I'd ask if you wanted to help us brainstorm a little bit, since you're a map maker, minigame designer.
Yeah, next time I can get somebody who actually understands Redstone to help us. So we're both not just like really confused.
That might definitely speed up the process if someone knew how to use Redstone. That's for sure. All right, well, thanks for joining us. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, have a great rest of your stream.
You too. All right, that was a ton of fun, actually. I was not expecting Visionary to invite me. My overlay's still bugging out. Nope, we're good. Okay. I was not expecting Visionary to invite me. Holy crap. Volga, are you still here? Because I can possibly give him his thing, the thing. TPA, Volgo. You're not on the server. By the way, Electrics, if you're still here, do you want your gauntlets back? Since I kind of, you know, stole a bunch of yours. That's kind of an inside joke for him. So he would have immediately known it was from you. Maybe later? Okay. I'll keep him safe, don't worry. Ish. No, he wouldn't have known it was from you. Fair enough. Sorry that I took so long to actually get around to it. Next time? If there is a next time? I hope this is next time. Anyways, oh, by the way, I'm pretty sure everybody here knows Visionary, but go follow Visionary. He's like the main streamer on Origin Realms. He's a really cool guy. Definitely worth checking out. I'm pretty sure all of you know him. I literally rated him earlier today. So, yeah. Time is it? It's 11:06? Okay. Oh, that's not the command, Zen, but I will do that. I hear somebody punching me. The Visionary one. I hope I did that correctly. Who be punching me? Oh, it's this guy. Regs, are you waiting to see if I'll join call with you? Is that what you want right now, buddy? What? Is this for Visionary? It's not renamed. Also, how did you, like, hand that to me and not... It's yours? Oh. How did you hand that to me without being here? I'm confused. Check DMs. Alright. Yeah. I remember. Don't you worry. You should probably worry a lot, but don't worry. I'm a professional, you know? I'm a professional guy, you know? I'm amazing Origin Realms streamer. I'm the most professional streamer here, clearly. Or something. I'm just gonna toss the armor stands in here. Keep it simple until I run out of space. Alright, we're gonna save the cosmetic key for the end of stream, I think. I left my ender chest there, but it's not the end of the world. I gotta sled out of it. Alright, I'm gonna show them the trash can. You just want to see Oscar's trash can? Do not feed Oscar. Is that what we were talking about? Guys, don't feed him. Oh, wait, I need to change that to say do not feed the grouch. Do not feed the grouch. Tell them the thing. Tell them about the thing. I'm confused. What thing? Oh my god, I need to go check out what Connor and Regs have been doing. Hold up. Hold up. Are they vibing in call? I think they're waiting for me to join them on call. Alright, I'm gonna join them on call real quick. I'll probably join on them for the rest of the stream. I'll do the explaining electrics, don't worry.
Hello?
What's up, friends? How's it going?
Oh, now he shows up.
Going good.
Yeah, what have you guys been up to?
Building the greenhouse still. Oh,
This is looking epic.
hello, new friend. Thanks. We put a lot of work into it.
I can
It
tell.
took a while to figure out the
TP. Except my TP.
style of the wall.
Having fun with your new friend?
Rex the punk. Yeah, we were having fun.
Riggs is already jealous somehow.
Yeah, Rex is jealous of everybody.
Alright, so how are we gonna put these planter boxes?
Yeah, so do we want to put the planter boxes in now, Martin, or what are you thinking?
I can go grab everything.
I have them all, don't worry.
Do you have all of mine? You don't have all of mine.
I have all of mine, and that's way too many.
I think the most optimal way of doing it is putting them in the floor, so you don't have to like hobble over the planters to get to the water or stuff like that.
Okay, that works for me. Connor, have you been
Planter's
out
about to
and
die.
exploring yet?
Yeah, we fought a couple of golems looking for wood, but that's about it.
Go save Vigilante right now, Cap. He's dying to a golem.
Be the hero.
Oh, he's dead.
I don't think he's gonna accept it.
No, he's fine. He's fine. He escaped. Dude, he was on half a heart.
Was he? Nice.
Yeah.
It's nice that they're actually kind of threatening.
Oh yeah, they did a good job with
Here.
designing them. They made him.
Yeah, they broke your boots hard.
They made
Yeah,
him.
what happens? Did you figure out what happens, Martin?
It's a glitch.
Oh, okay.
I don't fully understand it, but apparently it only affects the people who have the Origins Enhanced mod.
Yo. The one advantage the scrubs get, aka me.
I don't know why that would be a thing, but apparently that's just it. It's a client-side mod, so I'm really curious as to why.
Maybe it can detect you're using it and then it changes things server side.
Yeah, seems odd, but yeah, that might be the case. Anyways, the resource world just reset, so once I
Ooh, yeah, maybe
claim
we
all
should
these
get on
fruit,
that.
I'm gonna go explore the savannas and try and fight some iguanas and stuff.
Iguanos, isn't that their name?
Is it iguanos? I thought it was iguanas. Just like
I don't
a
think it's
normal iguana.
just iguanas.
Alright. All of my plants are out, so if you guys want to move these or whatever, you guys are more than welcome to. I'm gonna go start exploring.
Okay. Once you're done exploring, let's figure out what we want the floor to be made out of, because we have so many options. I guess we do need to make it out of a slab, so maybe not.
Those
Can't really use like, all the
floor
crazy
need to be. Oh, so you can get water
for
sources.
water, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's fair. Django, I'm gonna hang out by myself for this. I'm gonna record some stuff for videos or for a YouTube video. So this is gonna be just me by myself for a bit. Speaking of which, I'm probably gonna hop off call. So I'm gonna be recording some stuff for a YouTube video. So I'm gonna hop off call.
Exploring?
Yes, hop off call for a bit.
Oh, okay.
Because apparently I'm really bad at staying focused while recording videos.
Oh, don't
Yeah,
worry about it.
no, that checks out.
So I need to record more footage. Anyways, I will be back to chat with you guys.
You better. Otherwise, Regs is gonna feel real sad.
Yeah, Regs is the one that's gonna be sad. Yeah, I'll be back, guys. It's looking awesome. Great job, Hippie.
And Regs.
I said what I meant.
No,
I'm
he's-
fucking leaving, dude.
No.
No, great job,
That's
Regs.
so mean.
I'm kidding. Great job. I'll be back later. See you guys. It was a joke, Regs, I promise. Alright. So, it is iguanas, right? Can somebody double check that in chat? What's the durability on my trident? I am. Yeah. I'm not totally oblivious, usually. Sometimes. Welcome back, Volgo. It's not an iguana, it's an iguano. Okay. Good to know. Oh, I was gonna save the crocodile. Poor guy. Take the seeds till I run out of inventory space. Did Visionary like his cosmetic key? Did you get something cool? Ow. Yes and no. Rip. What do you get? Alright, it looks like they spawn in deserts. Hello. Alright, there's two. And then the swing. Oh, it didn't kill it. Alright, so it's definitely not consistent. That's good to know. I got another fist. He rolled a sub hat. What is a sub hat? A submarine hat? I am in a desert, right? Yeah, okay, so they can spawn in deserts, electrics. A sun hat. Oh, okay. That makes a little more sense. Hello. Why? Oh, somebody's been here and died to you, it looks like. I really wish you could jump over that attack. Oh. Hello. Hey, what's up, Damien? How's it going? Oh, yeah, this is the iguanas you were talking about. Fair enough. I'm dummy. How you doing, Damien? We're currently exploring the update right now. Doing well, doing well. I don't know if you saw my DM, by the way, but make sure you lock your realm. Yeah, that'd be great, Volgo. Did you just like have the TP command queued up, ready to go? You just, as soon as you clicked accept, you also hit enter. And I, while I was loading in, didn't see it. Didn't see you. What's my durability at? 48? Okay. Barrel is not safe, yeah. Basically, the new item that they added that lets you chuck boulders, I guess, can kill mobs in people's homes. Must protect chump change, yeah. We're looking for the new mobs right now, so hopefully we'll find some. You're just hiding on top of the tree, and I didn't see you? Oh. So if you're standing on leaves, does it always teleport people beneath you? Is that how that works? Like, it doesn't recognize the leaves as full blocks, so it just teleports somebody, like, way below it? You shifted over the edge? Oh, that would make sense. This is that it recognizes that you're mostly on a different block. I see. Okay, that's cool. Good to know. There's scorpion statues? Hold on. Oh wait, do the villages have like a special item in them? You sold for 10k? Damn, that's awesome. Oh, yeah, that's the way to do it, isn't it? This is the goofiest thing, I swear. Oh, you sold 2. Okay, okay. That makes sense. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. Scorpion charms? It's similar to a fang charm, but stronger. Oh, really? Oh, interesting. Oh, I was hoping I would pop out enough to get some air bubbles. I'm paying attention to my durability, don't worry. It's not many people know about it. I see. And how does what about the scorpion statue? Because Energized was just talking about a statue that he was next to. Is that something in the lobby, or is there like an actual statue that spawns inside of them? Oh, the structure's called, it just looks like a scorpion. Okay, I see, I see. Oh, Dolphin's Grace. That's nice. I see a tree. Sometimes in a chest. Okay, good to know, good to know. Only sometimes. Yeah, I wouldn't expect a rare item to always be there. Wouldn't really be rare then. Who was just like, we need to add sleds that just have infinite momentum because I want to shake their hand. Ooh, I canceled my momentum and didn't take any fall damage. That's cool. Look at me climbing that bamboo. Sled clutching OP. Climbable bamboo. Yeah, they made bamboo climbable, guys. That's crazy. Can you believe that? They also made it so that you can go through leaves, no problem. No problem. Origin Realms is just like 15 steps ahead of everybody, you know? Ah! Can you hop on call or not? So right now I'm trying to record footage for a YouTube video, Damien. Once I have the stuff that I have recorded that is good for the YouTube video, sure. Right now it's just me. Regs and Hippie are on call if you want to hop on call with them specifically. And yeah, no, I know that you can actually make any block climbable. It's not just I guess you did say modify climbable blocks, but yeah, you can do it to any block. It's a really cool feature. For our most recently published game, we actually disabled being able to climb up vines, so that way people wouldn't be able to escape maps. Something that's fun, that's actually a lot of fun and really trippy, is when you disable water, because you can disable water. And basically water just doesn't have any of its normal mechanics. What? Yeah, I don't fully understand how it works, but basically you can just make it so that water is basically air. It has the same look as water. This is a thing. I didn't know this was a thing. This is cute. Just a little farm. It's cool. Basically, you can make it so that... Is this a data pack thing? It's a... we did it in our data pack for one of our mini games. But basically, the water is transparent. It looks like when you're standing inside of it, you're standing in air. There's some bubbling effects, but for all intents and purposes, the game thinks you're standing in air. It's really trippy and kind of cool. Welcome to the stream. Gray 3K failure. Greek failure. Is that what you're trying to say? That's your username. Yeah, I got it. Unfortunately, no. This is Java only. You have to be running Java Minecraft to join this server. It's for 1.18.1 or 1.18 to 1.18.2. Sorry, but it is Java only, unfortunately. It's not as simple as using tags, Volgo. From what I understand, I think you have to do some other trickery. And I'm not a coder, so I couldn't really tell you. Imagine if you made air a climbable block. That'd be crazy. Phoenix SC's probably done it. Let's be real. You want to try that now? You should try it and just post it on Phoenix's Reddit page, and that'll probably do well. Assuming it hasn't happened. He's done air burnable. Fair enough. It's a little different, but fair enough. I found a sporant structure. Why am I not taking... Oh, hello. Ignore me. Did I get any rare drops? Maybe, possibly. Doesn't look like it. Sad. I'm actually gonna break the sled before. Do people sell shulker shells? No. Unfortunately, the best way to get shulker shells is through legendary keys. You rarely ever see them You rarely ever see them go on sale. You've killed 5 golems with looting 3. I'm at like 15 or 20 now. He hasn't done a video on climbable air? That's crazy. I'm at like 15 or 20 killed, and I've only gotten 2, so good luck, Django. Yeah. From what I'm hearing, people are saying it's about 10%, and by people I mean visionary, so who knows? Is that a structure? Yeah, too late. Probably just a jank looking tree. You just found a group of people roaming with Mesa? Like a bunch of randos, Damien? And no, I'm looking for Savannah right now. Yup. Sounds good, Electrics. Assume you're still here. I see a structure over there. Want a wholesome Minecraft interaction? Kind of. Are you talking about just the group, Damien? I haven't found anything, so I'm perfectly fine. Just resetting, I guess. Let me kill these sporans, though. Oh, what a holes. I'm dumb. I apparently can't read. You need to calm down. Piercing 4. Just gonna get burned. I saw my shulker box on me. Probably shouldn't be walking around with that. What am I likely not gonna get more of? That. I'd never use my shield. I'm just gonna keep it in there. Keep the sand. We'll start with that. I don't know what happened to all of my ender chests, but I've lost like 3 of them over stream so far today. Oh, I should have been doing this on top of the trees. Dang, this is the way to move. Oh, well, no longer on top of trees. Back to being on top of trees. Let's go. Back to clipping through the land. Why did they make this stuff clip through the land so easily? Probably to avoid people getting suffocated in blocks. How do you make a sled do that? I'm using rockets. Basically, sleds work with rockets. Yeah. Firework rockets, OP. Hello, Olay. You can even see the rocket in the back of the sled. Noom. Oh, you missed it, Damon. Earlier I was hanging out with Visionary. Visionary is one of the creator people on the server. So like he's a much bigger streamer than me. And we were doing some goofy redstone slime block contraptions and launching ourselves with on the sleds off of slime block contraptions. It was pretty funny. Do savannas actually exist? He probably hasn't gotten rid of the setup, so I can probably just like go back to his base at some time later today and show you guys it. Probably. Can I find, like, just an arid... I would settle for a desert at this point. Some type of arid biome, please. You don't mind quartz? If you want some quartz, Damien, I got a bunch at my base that you can just snag. If you're doing it for the XP, it can't help you there. But if you just want... If you just want... quartz, you can snag some for my base. Zoom. He gets so much hype from this. Or you can TPA to TK. TK underscore something 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 something. Alright, this should be enough height, hopefully. Oh, I didn't mean to go off the little bump. Did I not drown? Hold on. I was underwater for a very long time there. I found a geode. Nice. There is a block tag for that, yeah. You already know what I'm thinking? I have no idea what you're thinking. What blocks are you planning on? Oh, replacing air with moss. That'd be funny. Does that reset my air timer? I'm so confused as to what just happened there. Oh, I found the world border. Heck. Just growing a bridge. Are you messing with that right now? Wow, I found a savanna immediately. Let's go. Why did I do that? You're going to, though? Oh, let me know how that goes. That'd be hilarious. Is that a glowing pig? Excuse me. There's just a glow lichen right above that pig that's making it look like it's glowing. That's hilarious. All right. Time to start looking for some iguanas. The enlightened pig. Iguanos. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right. So for anyone who doesn't know, still, iguanos are the newest mob that have been added to Origin Realms. They have spears. They're running around with little spears, and they are pretty quick and pretty agile, actually. I'm kind of surprised with how well the models look and everything. But they run around wielding spears, trying to poke you and hurt you. And they have their own little villages. And they worship some sort of scorpion god thing. Yeah. So we're going to go try and find them. I found one already, and it looks like it's been looted. That's unfortunate. Who's to say they got added after the strata? They were probably not. I don't know. Well, which way do we think that the people who found this went? Along with the iguanos, there are... So the normal spear-wielding ones are iguano bandits. And the other ones are... Are they iguano bandits? Is that what they are? Hold on. The bandits weren't revealed until recently, that is true. They're poachers, thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, there's the iguana poachers, which are the ones that run around wielding spears, and then there are the Mistrals. And the Mistrals are like magic users. They can run around and summon little... Yeah, finally found an air biome. They can run around and spawn these little tornado things. And the tornadoes, like, just bounce you around. It's pretty funny. So yeah, we're gonna try and find some. And hopefully they won't be looted. Hopefully they won't be looted. I'm not seeing any, so I'm guessing that this has already been looted. Yeah, the chests are even gone. That's sad. Well... We're just gonna keep moving. See if we can find something, you know? Maybe we'll get lucky. This has been huge, Electrics. The getaway car. Ooh. This has been great. I feel like I need like dogs pulling this or something though. To make it realistic. Zoom. Still nothing. Sad. I love how much air you catch on this. This is so much fun. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stock up on rockets, and I don't think I can go back to not using rocket cars to explore the world. Well, I take it back. Oh, hello. Never mind. Is there a cowboy emoji? I have no idea. Can I stop climbing this, please? Oh, we got company. All right. So for anyone who doesn't know what the Strata Golem is, the Strata Golem is the new big bad enemy that's just vibing on his own, right? He likes to chuck rocks just like that at players. He is immune to arrows, as you can see. However, he's not immune to explosives. So what I've been doing is knocking him down, hitting him with 2 explosive shots just like that, and then coming in and giving him a swing. And that pretty consistently kills them. I didn't get the rare drop, however, I have one in my inventory, and I'll show that off a little bit later. We're showing it off on Visionary stream. We'll have to maybe use some clips from that for the YouTube video. He really is the roly-poly mob. Where's the slab? There it is. Is this really thing about to break? I kind of wish it showed you the durability on these. A little sad it doesn't. Zoom. And there it goes. That's fine. We still got plenty more to explore here. Question: how are golems able to roll? They're literally giant cubes of stone. Because have you ever seen those roads? the roads that are shaped really awkwardly, or not roads necessarily, but a theoretical road, I guess, that is shaped like it's curved, right? Like it's basically a V that's curved, right? Just like that, kind of like the shape of a B, right? Imagine you have a B-shaped thing, right? Basically, square-shaped objects could roll through that perfectly fine, and it's just finding all of the nooks and cracks in the ground right now to do that. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, cool. Glad I don't sound like I'm crazy or anything. All right, and something else that he does, which I hopefully am going to get to see, is he likes to do a little ground slam attack, which we'll try and force here. You hit him, and then he does a little charge up, and then he does a little ground slam. It shakes the earth. Does a good amount of damage. I'm wearing full platinum armor, and it still hurts. Then he has this little rolling attack. Oh, out. You can't jump over that either, which I really wish you could. It'd make fighting this guy a lot easier. When he's in this rolling phase as well, he's completely immune. You can't do any damage to him, so you just gotta run and kind of outstrafe him. Yeah, and that's the Strata Golem. Pretty simple to fight, if you know what you're doing. It just conveniently has the right shape for him. No. I'm saying that he's so big and heavy that when the stone like is so dense and heavy that he's just carving it into that shape, and because of the way that Minecraft works, it just immediately fixes itself. Yep, we'll go with that. We got another one. He's just chucking boulders at us. That launches you pretty far as well. As long as you have food, it's pretty easy to just hit him once and then out-kite the ground slam. Dodge the roll, or the ball, and kind of just out-strafe him. Wouldn't he immediately stop due to friction? Not necessarily, not if he's built up enough momentum. Whoa. Surprised that hit me. Oh, nice, he's dead. How many swings was that? Was that like 8 swings with the sword? And we're doing 9 damage? Is that right? There were crits as well. I don't know what the crit multiplier is. Shoot. Do crits do 50% more in Minecraft, or they do double damage? I feel like it's something I should know. Oh, I see some bandits. All right. So over here, we got some bandits. That's this guy charging at me with the spear. He's coming for me. And he has like a little vaulting spear attack. The spears let you vault through the air. Pretty cool animation, actually, when you use it. They're pretty easy. They just charge at you, and you can just kind of wail on them. They don't do a whole lot of damage. It gets scary, though, if with this guy knocking you around. This is the Mistral. The Mistral's little tornadoes kind of just launch you all over the place, as you can see. If you have Feather Falling, though, you kind of can just ignore this guy and take out the other ones and take out the poachers and just leave this guy for last. Oh, however, this gets really scary when one of these guys shows up. Hello. He's just hucking boulders. He's angry. Yeah. Once he starts rolling like this, you can kind of just run in circles and outstrafe him. I was about to say, you should be dead. And we got another of the rare drops. Let's go. We don't need wheat seeds. How would Stratagolem go fast enough that friction isn't an issue? Also, he definitely doesn't look like he rolls fast enough for that to happen. He's just using his momentum, you know?
A few moments later.
You know how when you're moving and I don't know. It's just a block game. I think that's enough explanation right there. He just bends over. He tips over. That's how he gets the momentum. He just tips over. He's so heavy that he just builds up the momentum by moving. Yep. Did I get any spears, by the way? Doesn't look like it. Out of curiosity, Electrics, how was that for the bandits? Or not the bandits, the poachers. You've not gotten a spear yet? I've gotten 2. I got them like back to back. I've yet to get one since. I don't think Electrics is here anymore. Oh well. Try and find some more poachers before... Oh, no, he's here. You don't think you were here for them? Okay. I spaghettied a bit. Where would you rank this update on a tier list? Well, this is the first update that I've actually been here for the release of. I haven't actually ever been there for the release of any of the previous updates. I'm pretty sure I've been to this little encampment already. Oh, and somebody's here. Look at him go. Oh, hello. Alright, take out the bandits first. The bandits are definitely the more of a threat than the... Hello. More of a threat than the Mistral. Mistral doesn't really do any damage if you have Feather Falling. Nice. I don't really have anything for him. Poachers. I keep calling them bandits, don't I? Give him some crocodile teeth. Have a good night, Regs. Thanks for being here. Sorry I couldn't do more with you, buddy. Did that guy drop a spear? Did he? I didn't see a spear. If not, oh well, then the person that I was just with has it now. I already have 2 of them. I'm not that upset. You saw an item but didn't know what it was? It might have been teeth. They dropped their teeth as well. They dropped crocodile teeth, so not iguano teeth. This guy right next to me? Oh. Hello. Ow. Alright. Alright, we need to remember... Oh, that's interesting that these guys do damage to mobs around them. I wonder if you could turn that into a mob farm, honestly. If you could use them to power a mob farm... Oh, they're dead. It's really funny. I can imagine. Why don't I have a Western cosmetic on? Because I don't think I have any Western cosmetics. Yeah, I actually don't think I have any. Like, I don't have a cowboy hat or anything. Interesting. Did they add any new cosmetics in the most recent update? No fun allowed and fixed it. Hello. Did you come across all the water? Hold up. Was this guy chasing me across the water? Hello. Alright, so for anybody who's curious as to what the best way to fight one of these things is, I'll show you. We're gonna lure him into the water. Come here, buddy. They sink in water, fun fact. So if you can get them into the water, right? all of their attacks will just be below you. The orbs or the little balls that they throw, they fall. They stay stuck to the ground, or they stay low because of gravity. So if we can get this guy to come out and into the water. Come on. Oh, here he comes. We can just bully him from above. He can't really do anything about it. Oh, his ground pound actually hits a little bit in the air. Or I guess water. But once he's done doing his rolling attack, we can just come down and wail on him. And yep, that's it. If you're ever in a pinch, just get him underwater. No new cosmetics? Oh, that's sad. The United States of our entire society is collapsing because people are idiots. Message deleted. What? Damn, you got me. An MLG competition? That sounds funny. Probably not right now, just because I'm trying to record some footage for video. Just get him into the cold, wet water. Yeah, think of him like Golem from Pokemon, a rock ground type. Rock ground types are 4 times weak to water. So just exploit that giant water weakness, you know? Solving problems with Pokemon. I have a feeling we're probably not going to run into any more in this savannah. Is that a golem? It is a golem. Their head pops out? Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Like their head tucks in when they're buried. One. Toss. Hit him twice, run back. Throws a boulder, run in, hit him twice, run out. Oh, he's rolling. These guys do a lot of terrain damage. Hit him twice, run out. It is I who's chasing you. It's interesting that you can kill them and their attack still goes. Like, you can see the loot drop from them. Kind of neat. What is the mode, Balgo? I'm curious. I don't know what it is. Then it's gone for 6 weeks? Huh. Interesting. Hey Damien, are you still in the Mesa? You're not? Shoot. Imagine Bed Wars, but it's 2 teams of 40 on a massive map. Each team has 3 beds. If you lose all 3 beds, you can't respawn. Oh, that's kind of neat, actually. Oh, no. And then there's this guy. At the moment, Shulker, I'm not hopping on call. However, if you want, Hippie is lurking in stream call. If you message him, he can probably move you and you can hang out with him. They pinched all my fertilizer. I suppose that's fine. You don't have depth strider on these boots, I'm just realizing. Crazy party 40 to go play. That sounds like a lot of fun. Funny place for a golem. Nice. Flash home farms. This is looking really cool. This is where all my stuff ended up. It's a little bit of fertilizer and stuff in there. How's the footage going? I think we only really need the bandits, and I'm pretty sure we got a decent amount of bandit footage earlier. I just yoinked that from somebody. I don't know who that was. When do you think we'll do an MLG competition? Probably not right now. Probably not tonight, honestly. Just because I want to get this done, and then I told Connor that I would help him do some building, and I haven't helped him build at all, and it's already really late. So, yeah. Do you think we have enough for 10 minutes worth of content? Probably. It's probably like 4 minutes of me reading through the patch notes already, honestly. No, I doubt that, actually. But yeah, I do think that we would have 10 minutes. About. Let me quickly... Building with Connor, that's a new one. I haven't gotten the chance to yet. I'm gonna quickly pop over to the resource world and see if I can get a... Mesa, but no. No Mesa. Yeah, there's definitely enough footage for 10 minutes, easily. I might have to dub over some bits. Electrics. Because I suck at explaining things. But yeah, I definitely should have something. Have enough. The golems shred your armor. I think that's mostly a bug. Cause like, this armor's doing pretty well. Allegedly. Yeah, allegedly it's doing well. Alright. Yeah, I think we'll call it there for footage. Like, there's footage of me doing something everywhere, right? Worst comes to worst, I can just dub over everything, right? Alright, I'm gonna hop on with Connor and Shulker and do some building because I want to be a part of this project. Even if it's just for a little bit. The gateway relics? Ooh. But the sweet, crisp game audio? We can fudge the game audio, I'm sure. So there's so much of me just standing there not actually speaking. This is really pretty. I didn't realize that these planks go upwards. Hold up. Or are these vertical planks? These are definitely vertical planks, right? Yeah, they are vertical planks. Okay. Glad I'm not crazy. What's up, friends? How's it going?
Do we want to move to a stream call rather than being here? Or
Oh,
did you
crap.
end the
This
stream?
is... Yeah, no, I am goofing. I'm moving to stream call. I am dumb. I didn't realize you guys weren't in stream call. I don't know why. But I'm moving. What's up?
So
Hi, Shulker. Sorry about that.
this corner segment down, it's a little tricky. But if you want to help, there's some things that need to be replicated. I think it would be most helpful is if you did the interior.
You want me to do the interior?
Yeah.
Okay. My Discord overlay is still on. I'll turn that off. Thank you.
It was like from the ceiling, we could hang like vines and plants and a whole bunch of stuff hanging from the ceiling. So if that gives you some inspiration, then might be helpful.
Okay, we can come up with something, I'm sure.
Mhm.
Is the roof in? No, the roof is not in. Okay.
No, but it's gonna be similar to what I'm standing on right now.
Okay.
Yeah, glass primarily.
Is that glass right now? Okay, I see. I see.
Yeah, it's gonna be made like that. But yeah, I'm still working on this freaking corner, dude.
Is this all
Yeah,
my
what's up,
produce
Shulker?
multiplier and bags of soil, or are these Regs's?
So we wanted to move everything in, and then I realized we should probably have an interior first, so we don't have to like move it later. So I was like, all right, let's move everything into a chest. And Rig's like, I forgot how much I had and how much Martin had, so it's a little unfortunate.
Yeah.
Pretty sure all of the produce multiplier is yours though.
Okay. Sure. For this stuff, right? I'm not gonna actually place all this. I'm just getting a rough outline so we know what a floor plan will look like.
Oh, is Rig still here? He took an image of what the floor plan looked like.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Before I was like, we need to move all of this out so we
Um,
can.
no,
stuff.
he went to bed.
Rip.
Did he send it to you?
No, unfortunately.
Ah. So then what do you want me to do?
So like just build the interior, like make the walls up, like just build the floor. Honestly,
Have a good night, Electrics.
got
Thanks
some
for being here. I
options.
appreciate it. And hopefully
right,
this all looks
right now
good.
I'm just trying to encase the whole build by making the walls, so then we can have like the interior done as well.
If I were blocks to build with, where would I be?
Next to the swamp where we had them last night,
Okay.
or a couple nights ago, I think. What's up, Shulker? Oh, you have to make them vertical planks. It's 3 up in a crafting table.
I can't change these stripped logs to planks. Why do we have so many stripped logs?
Oh, Reg stripped them all. But we're doing maple, not so the planks are maple and the logs are fir, right?
Yeah, but I can't get planks from the stripped fir.
But we haven't used stripped fir planks.
Oh, those are- Wait, hold
Yeah,
on.
these are maple on this build right now.
Yeah, okay. No, there's a bunch of stripped maple wood. Oh wait, no, I'm dumb. Ignore me.
Yeah, I think you're just getting confused because the colors look really similar.
Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. right, so you want me to build up the walls in here?
So like right now we're trying to finish these walls, right? So maybe work on the back side, like make it interior foundation or something. I don't know. You could also put some pillars down. Like I was thinking we could put pillars like here, Martin. So like obviously like this would be built up, but we could also put pillars like here on the other side.
Yeah, okay.
And then we could like hang things in between them.
So where this is, okay.
I'll help you once I freaking figure out this freaking corner. This corner is brutal. Or we can switch jobs and you can try to figure out this corner.
I would rather do the corner, yeah.
Alright, come here.
There's that. Actually, I could probably use some of those.
Also, all the planks are vertical right now.
I've noticed, yeah. I was very
not sure
confused.
if
I'm
we're
just
gonna-
like,
We're not sure if we're gonna go back and add normal planks for texturing, but
okay.
when are you trying?
It is about to break.
Oh.
Why not do something simple like,
Well, see,
Hold
let me
on.
show you what the issue is. Also, those are horizontal, not
yeah,
vertical.
fair enough.
So the issue is it's slanted and curved at the same time. So what I'm trying to do is make like a curved window.
Oh, this isn't
But-
curved here. Okay.
Yeah.
I got this. I got this. I got this.
All right. Here's some glass.
Do you have a crafting table?
Here's that. My freaking priority. Yeah, I always carry like a lot. There you go.
Do you want to not pick it up?
Pick a priority is so lame.
Cool. All right. How did you? So the overhang is made out of stripped. Do you want an overhang on the corner? What did you do over here? Is there the same thing over here?
No. Well,
It
I mean,
will
it's the
be.
same idea,
Okay.
but we haven't done it over there.
Thank you, Shulker. I appreciate it.
Oh,
Were
I
you?
think we ran out of maple. Oh, I think I have a home there though. But didn't the resource world reset?
Yep.
We're gonna have to go get more.
Did you by chance see what Visionary and I were doing?
With the slime blocks,
Yeah.
I caught a glimpse of it. I didn't really know.
So it started off with the idea that we wanted to use the Strata Golem arm to make a bowling alley. He's like, hey, you want to make a bowling alley with me? I'm like, sure. Because, you know, exposure, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, all for it. Yeah, let's do it. And so that's how it started. And then, like, pretty early on, we realized that we didn't really have a good option for bowling pins. Like, if we were to make bowling pins and whatnot.
Also, it doesn't seem like it would be that difficult because it seems like you'd be able to shoot the boulder the same direction every single time, right?
Yeah, probably.
So it'd be more for novelty rather than like an actual mini game.
Yeah, probably.
I'm gonna
Anyways.
go try to find a maple forest.
Okay, sounds good. I actually have saplings if you want to just start growing saplings.
I mean, yeah. I mean, wait, hold on. Do you have maple wood?
You can check my chest, I'm not sure.
Does it at least like give us a little bit more before we have to go look for more?
We tried armor stands, yeah. So armor stands didn't work because I'm pretty sure they just deleted the armor stand AI. Armor stands can't be pushed by water.
You have a good amount actually.
They can't be put into minecarts. They can't be put into boats. They can't be put into anything. So like they were just completely off the table, unfortunately. You can't put them into sleds. We tested that. Is there a 2-block overhang here? Ridiculous. Yeah, unbelievable. That looks like a 2-block overhang.
Oh, it's like a awning or whatever.
Yeah.
And it goes out 2 blocks.
Okay.
I wouldn't. You don't have to recreate that if that's what you're thinking of. That would be ridiculous. But you can try.
I don't have to, or I'm not gonna necessarily recreate the pattern, but I might be able to get the same effect. Thank you.
All right, Shulker, I'm gonna give you some vertical planks. Here you go.
Yeah, so the first idea that we had, or he had, I guess, was the armor stands, and then we tried the copper golems. Nothing was really ideal. Copper golems are probably the best thing that we came up with.
Mm-hmm.
And then we started thinking about, well, what about allays? Allays probably would work actually decently well. The reason that we chose copper golems was because they, like, if they died, which they take damage from the thing, right? We could just build new ones, right? Can't really just build new allays. So then we got onto the idea, well, what if we use a redstone trigger instead, right? So like, triggering it with pressure plates, right? Because it'll roll over pressure plate and it'll activate it. We tested it, it worked, and we're like, okay, this could be a cool idea, right? So now we're thinking about making some sort of redstone setup that detects boulders rolling over them, which could be kind of cool.
That was what the pressure plates were for.
Yep.
Interesting.
And then we figured out that a pressure plate connected to some slime blocks could launch players if they were in a minecart or in a sled. So we ended up making a sled staircase that you can go all the way up. Like,
you don't actually have to extend with a piston for them to rise up a staircase like that. They'll just, when you drive a sled over slime blocks, it'll just bounce you regardless of downward momentum.
Fair enough. This is on Visionary's Realm, Shulker, which I got permission to build on. Ha ha ha. It's probably gonna delete that.
Now.
Fire him, I delete it. Yeah, you want to do some redstone making a bowling system with us, Connor?
It's kind of hard to test outside of the server, you know?
A little, yeah, unfortunately.
Because what does the hitbox of the boulder even look like? You know?
It seems pretty consistent. To be fair, we were just testing it in a straight line, and it consistently was doing what we wanted it to do. So, yeah. Yeah, it's cool. Oops. How does the space curve look for the strip logs?
Oh yeah, it looks pretty great, honestly.
Aw, thanks. That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
What are we gonna do about this though?
I think just leave that, honestly.
Just like that.
Yeah.
That's no trouble.
Give me some slabs. Oh, I fell.
Some free slabs.
Yeah, and trapdoors.
I don't have a lot.
Are these all 2 and 2 or 2, 3, 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
The top one is 2, but it's just not as wide. So there's just a 1 slab section.
I see. I see. It's gonna be a little jank.
What was I doing here again? Oh yeah.
All right. How does? Sorry to pull you away, Connor, but does this? I don't know
No,
about
this
that
looks
stuff.
really, really, really good from the top. Let me look what it looks like from the bottom.
Below.
It needs some work. What about that right there? Is
Honest.
that something you can get rid of?
Hold on. What about?
Can't that just be a full block and then you put vertical planks under it?
Hold on. How did you? Sorry. How did you set these up?
Where's the scaffolding go? Okay,
Oh,
there it
yours are
is.
too thick. Okay, yeah. We can just set this up as being too thick.
All right.
I might have to break some glass and just move it somewhere else. That shouldn't be too big of a deal. Oh, wait. Shoot. Alright, this might look a little questionable.
I mean, you can just play around with it a bit more. Probably can get it better with enough experimentation. You have a whole bunch of spruce signs, right?
I have 0.
Are you sure? I looked in one of your chests and
Oh,
there's a
in my
lot of some
chest.
type of
Yeah,
sign.
maybe. Yeah. I thought you were talking about my inventory right now. Yeah, there might be something in my chest. I don't know.
Yeah, why are there still items that don't stack to 64? It seems weird to me. Like, it's understandable for like splash potions and stuff, but like, why are signs only 16? I feel like it's just something we all accept as players, even though it makes no sense.
Remember when doors didn't stack?
Yeah.
And then they made them stack to 16.
So clearly they want it to kind of be like that, it seems.
Some sort of limitation, yeah. I don't know why.
Do you want me to just leave some scaffolding here so you can get up and down?
Am I crazy for thinking this looks bad? I think I'm not crazy. It's like it's doubled up here and then it's not doubled up anywhere else on the horizontal layer.
Yeah, I think part of the issue though is I think it might be your glass. Like if you broke that and then changed it to that and then you got rid of some of the glass as well, then I think you could make it work.
Got rid of some of the glass.
Like made the glass lower.
Oh crap, I just broke. Stupid. Out of curiosity, why did you choose to use vertical slabs? Oh crap, I'm not using vertical slabs anymore.
Vertical planks?
Or yeah, vertical planks.
'Cause originally it was just for the wall. And it looks really good on the wall because it's vertical instead of like horizontal.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like how you'd probably set up like an actual building like this. But for the roof, I guess it makes less sense. But for consistency, I just been doing the same thing. Who's texturing all of this with the horizontal planks though? Not it.
You give me rubies, I'll do it.
Ooh. Now we're talking.
So that a deal? Rubies for grunt work.
Maybe. The thing is, you're benefiting from it too. Can you do the roof as well, Shulker? It's the same as the side here. I'll give you a little scaffolding. Yeah. Yeah. Scaffolding's there.
This works great until I get to this last stretch, and then I'm just lost here.
It's really a puzzle at the end of the day.
A little bit, yeah. That's a really bad connecting texture.
Do you want scaffolding instead of these blocks?
It probably would be nice, but I'm committed at this point, so...
Oh, okay.
Welcome back, Clyde.
Yeah, Clyde has like a little base going.
Yeah, I told him to go check it out at some point. Um,
Do you want me to do some helping too?
I just need to
I mean,
figure out.
you have it in a good spot, honestly.
I'm not happy with that right
Like, let's
there.
let's. I think what we can do is we can just move.
Wait, whoa, no, 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 no,
Just
no,
move
no.
this back by one.
No, no, wait, put that back, put that back, put that back. I got an idea.
Okay. I'm gonna go with no.
Wait, look at it. Place. Keep place it. Keep place it. And take a step back.
I mean, it's not terrible, but I don't think that needs to be that block. I think it can be planks, right?
Whoa, wait, and then we do this.
Well, you can change this back to glass now. That's the thing. And then we could move this glass forward a block as well.
Yeah, moving that forward would help.
And then we can also move. Oh, no, we can't. Doesn't look terrible right now. Could still use some tuning though.
All right, I got it.
Okay.
Whoops. Right? Get rid of that. Nope. Get rid of that one though. Jesus. All right. I think I got it.
You look good.
I think so.
Okay. I'm coming.
Nyom.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can get down with this. Honestly, I feel like it honestly might look. Oh, actually. Get out of here. Oh, so you did go with the two here.
Yeah.
Does that need to be there?
No, I just put one on up there, so I wanted it to be mirrored.
Hmm. I think this should be facing the opposite
other
way,
way,
and
yeah.
the other one should be as well.
I mean, you already changed the other one.
Yeah, well, I wanted to match with what
Yeah.
you had in the front, but I think it's better if I do it this way. Yeah, just give it back.
Wait, why not have them both face in? Like this. Just leave it like that. They're both facing
Oh,
in.
true. Yeah, they're both facing in now. Yeah.
Wait. hold on. How much space do I have up here? Why not put this here?
It's because it needs to match the face right here. Is what the original plan was, but you could do that if you want, but I don't know how that would really help.
Whoa, and then we bring the... We change this to the vertical planks. It's just slightly too awkwardly tall. And then move the glass out one more block. So be like that, and then this goes...
Oh, I see what you're doing.
That goes one higher.
Yeah,
But then it keeps the same lip that goes all the way around.
yeah.
That
I think, yeah, let's go with that.
we lost at some point. And then if you really want to keep this mirrored, you could do something like this and put a little connection over the two.
It's not a big deal. I think it's still contained. Like, I thought you were gonna get rid of this, but since this is still here, I'm happy.
Is this shaped properly down here? It looks like it.
I think the real struggle is we're gonna have to replicate this for 3 more times.
Yeah. Reg's left early. You should maybe make him do it.
No, what do you mean? Rex has done more than you have so far. What is that logic? Like, by that logic, you should do the rest of the 3.
Trying to see if I can avoid some connected textures, some awkward ones. But I don't know if I can. Oh, actually I got it.
Did you know?
There's just like one...
Oh yeah, it's just that. But I don't even think you can do anything about that one. Or I guess that there as well. But that still creates other issues. So yeah, I think this is as close to perfect as we can possibly get.
Sweet. Can I break these? Yo. Alright. I have come up with a design. I'll let you guys...
Doing it 3 more times.
Yeah.
I like how you said you tried to say I'll let you guys. Nope. You're gonna be living here too.
Yeah. If we had slabs for these, this would be so much easier.
Yeah, it really would be. Do you have a glass? You don't have to make it mirrored. We can just get rid of this.
Get rid of what? Oh, that, yeah. I never got rid of it. I have glass. Yep. Eh. Buckets. There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, no.
What? Is it bad from that side?
It's something.
I mean, surely if
fair-
it looks good on the outside, we can make it easily look good on the inside. Oh. Oh my god, that is kind of atrocious, actually. Honestly, should we maybe go back to just being like a corner of glass instead? Because then we wouldn't have to deal with trying to connect the stripped fur logs, you know? Like here, let's keep it on this side and let's go to the other side.
Hold on. I think I see a way to fix this. Can you give me some glass?
Well, I kind of feel like no matter what you do, it's gonna look weird, but yeah, I can give you some glass.
How's that?
You just put 2 glass blocks on the thing that didn't have
No.
glass. You did. I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but I think the bigger issue is like the thing behind it. It looks kind of weird
Yeah, that's true.
from like this side. So I think
Wait.
personally we should go back to the other idea.
I don't know what the other idea was. That was before
There's
I got here.
a corner of glass, so like a dome of glass, or like a fourth of a dome of glass.
That would probably be better.
Like here, let's just let's take what you have and go back to what we had originally. Also, hopefully it'll be something that's easier to replicate, because like what we have right now is very complicated. Bye.
Sorry, I'm just trying to clear up inventory space. It's so weird seeing no planter boxes here. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, but now it looks more like a lake. Kind of just had random things floating in the lake.
Yep. Yep.
Do you still have the like mossy cobble that you broke?
I have 2, yep.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I did break that, didn't I?
Yeah, just repair it. Shouldn't be that bad.
Jacko is buying bananas.
Bananas.
You have any bananas?
I haven't grown things for a while, but that's gonna change once this is done. I think might start growing things. All right.
I haven't gotten an NFT today. Ugh, unbelievable.
How much money do you have?
Just over 10K.
Hmm.
Where did these 2 go? Is it just right here and here?
Yeah, just replicate it on the other side, like that. It should be the same thing as that.
Oh. I only... So I have 2 blocks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I only just now replaced 1 block. Oh, is the slab?
Yeah, there needs to be a slab right here.
How did I get a second mossy cobblestone then?
That's a great question. I'm not sure. Maybe like it was one of these blocks back there.
I didn't break
I'm
anything
sure
in there though.
We'll figure it out later.
Okay.
So I guess that needs to be attached. Oh wait, I have a really good way of actually making this. Because basically the glass has to be attached to the to that in like that fashion, and then we can do get out of the way. My god, it's actually blocking me. Yeah, like that. Honestly, here, let me walk away from it a bit. Yeah, it doesn't look good from this angle, but it does look pretty good from the top. Like from back here, it looks pretty bad.
What if you did?
Oh, good job, Shulker.
What if you did something like? What if you made this square?
I mean, I think making it square would actually help a lot. I mean, maybe we should just change the shape completely. I don't even think it needs to be square. Like, what if we, instead of making it rounded, wait, actually, hold on. Can we do some counting? Because it could be this section can perfectly match up to here, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like, we could just make another square.
Yeah, let's try that.
I think it lines up perfectly there.
It's 7 blocks wide, I think.
Because this would be the slab right here. I don't know if you're watching
Yeah.
stream right now. But...
Yeah. I think you're right.
So we wouldn't get the slab here, but other than that, it would be perfect. Yes, Minecraft is the best-selling game of all time. That is true. Which makes it better than Sword and Shield, Beft. It's fact.
And I guess it would give more space for the planters as well.
Red,
We're
blue,
just gonna
yellow?
have to... Oh gosh, my inventory's full.
Does red, blue, yellow include resales, Beft? And does Sword and Shield include DLC?
Alright, Shulker, if you want to still help, we're gonna need some help with this, I think.
It's not Sword and Shield? Good.
Basically, we're making another wall. And there's cobblestone and mossy cobble back in this chest. Good beam. Anyway.
What is the third highest grossing Pokemon game?
So here. Here's some cobble. Go make this change to the other sides.
Is it Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Beth?
So see how there's like a curved section here?
It's awesome. Huh.
What we're doing is we are just adding
Interesting.
another one of these wall sections.
Sword and Shield's 5th.
So we're just making another one, and it's going right here.
Does Awesome include Sun and Moon? Is it
So
Sun and Moon Awesome?
You'd have to be able to do that. You'd have to have.
Oh, I see.
The cobblestone.
That feels like
Right.
cheating.
So you're basically just replicating what we have there with the cobblestone and mossy cobble. Also, here's I don't have a lot of tough. Here,
They all count like
do a bit
that?
more.
Yeah, but there's 4 games as compared to, you know. Nadaroki, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Which direction are these going? Are these all going in the same direction? Good to know. I'm doing well. We're just live on Origin Realms, playing some Minecraft, doing some building. I'm out of blocks. This is a great time.
Actually, I don't know if it lines up perfectly. I think we might have to slightly dismantle that segment of the wall,
Do what? Oh,
but we'll see.
possibly. Dungeon of the Arbalest. Beth's like, I'm surprised Minecraft's the highest selling game of all time. I'm surprised it's not Dungeon of the Arbalest. I don't know if that's
Fair.
really toxic or not, or if it's really sweet.
It depends on how you interpret it.
It's double. Okay.
Do you have a fur, stripped fur?
Yeah. How much you need? There you go. That's half of what I have.
Yeah, that's half of you have is fine.
Yeah, sure what it is. It's a dungeon crawler made in Minecraft, Beth. Nadaroki, are you on Origin Realms? Are you playing right now? You checking out the update? Do you have more spruce, by the way? I'm completely out.
Yeah, I can get you more. I think we can call it a night if we just do one of these connections properly.
Yeah,
And we can just pick it up later.
I have work in the morning, so I won't be up a whole lot longer tonight.
All right, here you go.
I did the right Y level, right? Yeah, I did.
Yeah. I'm more concerned how we're going to connect it on this side. Actually, this might be a good stopping point, honestly.
You don't know how to join?
So I think we're going to have to knock out these walls right here, Martin.
You mean this column right here?
No, this wall right here.
Oh.
Because like it's gonna go there, and I think we're gonna have to shift the glass a bit. Because this is where the. Do you have planks that you can throw me?
Planks would go here, right? Or would they go indented one?
I think they would go there, but then the cobblestone would have to go out.
Exclamation point play is the IP. Nadaroki. Origin Realms is a free-to-play server, but it's definitely worth checking out for Java
Oh,
edition
actually,
of Minecraft.
wait, hold on. So then this would be here, right?
Yep.
That would go there. Here. We're trying to figure that out right now, Shulker. Just do it as much as you can, and we'll edit that later. I think it could be okay. I think it's possible that it would be fine. Because this, do you have more planks?
Yep.
Vertical planks, I guess.
I use normal planks there. Hold up.
Oh, you did.
Also, this is a fully vanilla server. Despite all of the crazy blocks you're seeing, it is a vanilla server. It's using resource pack and plugins to get do a lot of trickery. Also, welcome back, Django.
It's unfortunate because it needs to stick out 2 blocks. So it would need to be indented, but we can't really indent it because then it would conflict with the window there.
Hmm.
I think I have a solution, though. I think if we just did... Give me these ones. Oh, I don't have any more strip fur. Can you give me strip fur?
You died in a ravine, Clyde? Yeah, I can help you out. What's Clyde's using? It's Game Gen.
Game Gen. Yeah.
There you go.
Then unfortunately it would have to go like that. It's not the end of the world though. Yeah, that's actually not terrible, honestly. And then I think to keep it consistent here, we would have to make this fatter. So yeah, we're getting rid of the windows, I think.
RIP.
Which is kind of unfortunate. Also, it means we're gonna have to change the thing up on the top.
Yeah, no problem, Clyde. So what if we went back to the curved idea?
No, I think this is better.
Fair enough.
Like, ultimately, I think this will be the right decision. I think maybe we should call it good for now, though, and do something else, and come back to this later.
That's fair. I'm probably gonna wrap up stream now.
Okay, that works too.
Yeah. I won't be streaming again tomorrow night. Tomorrow night I'm gonna be busy doing other stuff. But I'll be streaming again Monday night. So if you want to continue working on this, Hippo.
Okay.
I got you a present though. Here you go.
Did you know?
Yeah, here you go.
No thanks.
You don't want a soul?
You can just sell it if you want.
Fair enough. Oh yeah, let me come check out bases before I hop off. Slash realm TP Game Gen. Alright, I'm at your realm, Clyde. Hello. Alright, what is this gonna be? Do you have like a planned idea for your Hagen? Okay. Is that a doghouse then? Nice, this is looking cool. Haven't really decided. Fair enough. It's looking unique. It's looking interesting so far. I'm liking it. Oh, right. I have permissions here. Yeah, I'll TP over to your... You're gonna have to open up your realm. I'm not gonna accept the thing, TK. You're gonna have to open it up if you want me to check it out. Unfortunately. Just the one giant house? Yeah, it's coming together. Come on. I'm in too many realms as is. I'm sorry, Django. If you want me to... Oh, I can come now? Okay. Nope, I can't.
Yeah, I think that's good for today, Sugar. We just gotta do some like andesite stuff and things over here, but I think that, like, if you look at it from afar, like that looks pretty good. And like once we add the details, it'll look good up close as well.
I should. Oh, there it goes.
My leg got struck by lightning. No.
Your leg got struck by lightning?
Connor's failure was struck by lightning. That's literally what it says in my chat right now.
What was the name?
Screenshot. Connor's failure. I can't
That's
believe
amazing.
that's the one that actually died to lightning. That's crazy. Oh, I know what we can do in this corner. Oh my god, Galaxy Brain.
Uh-oh.
I said we're not working on it, but then I have a really good idea.
Is the gravel intentional here? Or is that just work in progress? I'm curious. I said the name
go
wrong?
grab me some grass.
I thought I said it correctly. Okay. Just so you're aware, you could probably get in a lot of trouble if you actually have things that kill players.
I mean, as long as it's hard to get to, it's probably okay. But if it's just like off the side of your path, you have a trap that just instantly murders you, then...
There is a
I
path
don't know about
directly to lava. Thought I was sneaking. If you release... Yeah, like this, you could probably get in a lot of trouble for that, just so you're aware. I'm not positive if they would actually be mad at you. Yeah, is there water into this? Nope, doesn't look like it. You could probably get in a lot of trouble for that. Play down, finish. What? Welcome to the stream, lol, haha. Play down, finish, what? Play-gin? Hagen. Oh, it's just Hagen. Right? Hagen. Yeah, okay. G-I-N is gin. Like, that's a drink called gin. So, or, I thought that was supposed to be a phonetic spelling. Sorry. Like G-I-N, the word G that is spelt from G-I-N is pronounced gin. I'm not messing with you or anything. That's just how the word is actually pronounced. Gene. Yep, Gene. I don't know. You'll get rid of the lava. I'm not upset with you, Django. I'm just letting you know that there's potential that you could get in trouble from somebody who actually cares, you know?
And falls into it.
I was trying to get a paint finish. Oh, I do have a cosmetic key that I was going to open up at the end of stream. I completely forgot about that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Did Visionary already wrap up stream? Oh, he did. Okay, Cool.
Uh-oh. He's he might raid you.
Sorry?
He might raid you.
No, he already raided Octorok.
Oh, okay.
Alright, let's open up this key. You just thought it was a J? Rip. Play down, finish. If I get a finish, I get a finish. I'm not too worried either way. Rare hard hat. Reroll. There's still plenty of cosmetics that I don't have, so.
Gosh dang it.
Last one. God. Well. We didn't get anything better than a rare, and the rares I all had. Oh well.
Be like that sometimes.
I'm sure Kinla will love trolling me with this. GG's and good night. Have a good night, Beft. Thanks for being here, buddy. Thank you for the follow, lol, haha. Appreciate it. I stream on Origin Realms pretty frequently, so if you like Origin Realms content, this is a place to be. One of the places to be. I did just redeem this, right? Am I crazy? You fell in the lava, nice. I did not redeem it. I could have sworn I
Nice.
redeemed it.
Wait, what? I fell in lava. Good job. Alright.
Here we
I'm
go.
gonna take my hands off.
I'm beautiful. This is... Hold on. Before I wrap up stream, guys, I need to quickly do something. Give me 1 second. Somebody just messaged me and I just closed my Minecraft crap. Give me 1 second. I don't know what somebody just messaged me. I heard the sound. What? Okay. Apparently I can't connect to Origin Realms. Alright, there we go. We're good. Whew. So, this has somehow gotten so much worse, Connor.
What has?
If I could try on the hat. Oh, I'm currently trying on the hat, unfortunately. This has gotten so much worse.
Do you want me to look, or are you gonna come over here? Oh, with the buns.
I still don't have a better back thing to do than the tail, but I don't know why, but the buns are just so much better with this skin than the ponytails or the pigtails. Shulker doesn't like it. All right, well, thanks everybody for watching. I need to send a screenshot of this to Kinla. I will be streaming again probably Monday next, and I don't know if I'll be doing Origin Realms or if I'll be doing something else. But yeah, hopefully we'll between now and then this will probably have some more progress on it as well. I'll probably hop on and do some of this off camera or something. But yeah, thanks everybody for being here. Thanks for everybody for hanging out. Place to keep us in. We'll see.
What? Who said that?
Clyde said that. Why do you want me to play on the Sticky Piston server, Clyde? Anyways, thanks everybody for being here. I had a lot of fun. Anybody who was hanging out from Visionary, just like us collabing and working together, it was a lot of fun because you don't see enough of it. Fair enough. And maybe at some point in the near future, we can set up a bowling game or something. I don't know. It was pretty fun. Anyways, I guess we're gonna raid Octorok because he's on the server playing the new update. So yeah, thank you everybody for being here. I will be streaming again next Monday, and I will see you all then. This has been a fun day. We did 2 streams today, I guess. We were on this morning, checking out the update, and then again later tonight. And yeah, hopefully you had fun. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this, and yeah, I'll see you all later. Have a good night, everybody, or day. Peace.